time is starting right now, and on today's update video I will be exactly discussing my price targets, what is happening next for Bitcoin right now, and many more important charts I will be discussing on today's update video. So without any further ado, don't forget to once again slap up that like button back above 1000 likes, and with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content. So first of all, we can currently see that Bitcoin is creating once again a significant rally towards the upside, and currently we're trading above 69,000 US dollars. And yes, while we were trading in this weekend, we were waiting the entire time for that next breakout on Bitcoin, and currently we can see that we have broken the downward sloping resistance line and actually started the breakout. And if you're looking at this consolidation phase right here, I mean, everything was pointing towards a move getting started at this point right now. And right now it looks to be that the move is getting initiated, and what we're currently seeing is nothing for what is about to come here. Because if we're going to be looking at the price target of this exact breakout right here, the price target for a bullish breakout on Bitcoin will be leading us up to an approximately 73,000 US dollars, which is of course very close towards the top side of the range here for Bitcoin. So I am expecting that a bigger breakout is happening right now on Bitcoin. And I mean, yeah, we are already confirming the breakout, so things are looking actually quite okay here. And yes, while we're going to be moving towards the upside, I still think that the biggest resistance ahead of ourselves is going to be laying around 71.4k, because 71.4k has been historically providing massive resistance on the market as well here. So if we cannot break above that range right there, that is going to be, of course, a big problem for Bitcoin. But of course, if we confirm the break above 71,000 US dollars, confirm the break above the range high, I think that new all-time highs are likely going to be following very quickly. But especially with the breakout we're already seeing here on the 12-hour time frame, on the descending triangle, on the symmetrical triangle, and of course all these other patterns that we're currently creating, it is going to be likely that we're at least going to be moving up towards the top of the region. So things are looking quite good on Bitcoin. Here on the daily time frame as well, you can clearly see Bitcoin created a compression, and now this compression is starting to be breaking out here. So we are not really seeing big volatility yet, but as the breakout is going to get started, we're going to be seeing loads of volatility on this exact breakout right here. So the compression on Bitcoin is finally breaking out here, and this is also indicating the beginning of the next move. And since it is right on Monday and Bitcoin is not in a weekend and we already filled up the CME gap, I'm also not necessarily expecting that we're going to be having big moves towards the downside to be filling up that gap here. So and while this is happening, we can straight away see that the funding rates are actually skyrocketing again here, meaning that the majority of traders are actually starting to look at long positions. And yeah, if I'm looking at Bitcoin right now here as well, we can still see that the majority of liquidity is still laying above it. So I do really expect that Bitcoin is going to be grabbing that topside liquidity. To be exact, it's more than 8 billion approximately worth of liquidity that's laying around $72,000 to $74,000. So if Bitcoin goes up to $74,000, we're going to be seeing a massive Bitcoin short liquidation. And I've said this so many times before, Bitcoin always follows the liquidity, so why wouldn't it follow it right now? So going further in towards the content, we can currently also see that, of course, I have still my trade open, and currently I'm in about $160,000 in profit. But to be honest, this is nothing, because my take profit target is 73.8k, where I'm going to be going fully out of my trade. 73.8k is also very close towards the all-time high of Bitcoin. I mean, it's practically a new all-time high here. And people are maybe saying, but why would you close your trade around all-time highs? Is because it's the top side of the region, and I just think that, of course, for me the risk is going to be too high to be holding the trade open much longer, because the returns are going to be significantly lower, because I'm already in the highest percentile of leverage trading. So what I will be doing is I'm going to be taking profit around 73.8k, and then after that, I'm going to be looking at a new entry. So for that, of course, I have to need to analyze the market, see what it is doing at that point. I can't tell you what I'm going to be doing right now. I can't tell you what I will be exactly doing at that point, because I first need to be looking at the market. But one thing for sure I can tell you, and that is that I will be opening up a new big trade here, and I will share it once again step by step, just like I did with this trade. I showed you guys how I was opening up, why I was opening up this trade, and of course how I was in a loss first, and after that make a big profit. So I will be once again completely transparent. And if you want to be joining me with this trade, don't forget to go to the link description of today's video, press on this link right here, and if you do so, you can currently claim a free $200 trade on Bybit. And all you need to do for that is basically sign up an account using that link below, deposit $100 in your first 7 days on Bybit, and you could already claim this insane deposit bonus. So make sure to check it out. It's definitely extremely valuable. Further on, we can currently see that Bitcoin, of course, breaking out of that consolidation phase. And if we're looking at this very interesting indicator, we're getting a very interesting signal that Bitcoin is most likely at the beginning stage of this next extension upwards here. I mean, we're seeing such a very similar consolidation here for Bitcoin. The chart is turning green here after it turned white, and yeah, it looks to be that we are currently about to be entering another expansion phase here, so that is actually looking quite good in my opinion. And yeah, overall on the daily time frame, the trend is still bullish, and until the fact that we're going to be seeing a sell signal going to get flashed, we are not going to be bullish at all here. And this buy signal that the indicator flashed here, since of this point, it has been up over 140% here. So honestly, I am of course waiting for that next buy signal to occur as well for me to open up even another trade here on the channel. So whenever that's going to be happening, I will let you know guys on the channel, because those are things you do not want to be missing out on the market. So while everything is happening, maybe we're right now starting to finally see the bull flag pattern breaking out on Bitcoin. We're starting to see, of course, that downward sloping resistance line already breaking out, bouncing from it, and now we're starting to see that slight little bounce here, because we're also breaking out, of course, of that symmetrical triangle, which we've been waiting for a very, very long time here on Bitcoin. And I believe that the breakout is just getting started. And just like I said at the beginning of the video, that there's still a big level of resistance above us, and that is 71 to 72,000 US dollars. But if we do break this downward sloping resistance line, guys, we're going to be having a way bigger move here, and that is what I'm trying to be pointing out here. I mean, yeah, we're seeing an ever so slight breakout on the immediate short term, but a bigger move is coming whenever we break above this top side of the region, because then we're breaking out of the descending broadening wedge here, and that is going to be kickstarting a continuation of this massive lag towards the upside. So very big things are about to be coming. And yes, if I'm looking at Bitcoin, I believe that if we're going to be looking at a target in the coming weeks here, I think that $100,000, which is a very psychological level, is very likely to be hit here. And I do think that $100,000 is going to be providing some very significant resistance for Bitcoin. I'm not saying that I'm going to go fully out of the market, but I do think that I'm going to be taking some profits of the market if Bitcoin hits $100,000. Maybe buy an apartment, maybe buy a new supercar, buy something. But of course, for me, my scenario is different than most of other people watching. So thank you so much for watching towards the amazing new update video. I truly hope you did learn something from it. If you did so, don't forget to slap on the like button, subscribe to the channel, and see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.